In this video, we are going to be solving the 2010 AMC 8, problem number 25. Every day at school, Joe climbs a flight of 6 stairs. Joe can take the stairs 1, 2, or 3 at a time. So Joe can basically climb 2 stairs at once, 3 stairs at once, or 1 step at a time. 3 steps, 2 steps, or 1 step. For example, Joe could climb 3 steps, then 1 step, then 2 steps. And how many ways can Joe climb the stairs? So the best way to do this problem is first we're going to draw it out. So I'm going to draw out our stairs. We have a 0th step, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and obviously our 6th step. How many ways can Joe climb the stairs? Well, we should do it for each individual step, but we should use a recursive approach. So let's start with our base case as 0 and 1. Now F1, or I'm going to start with F0. So the 0th step. We're going to start with how many ways are there to reach the 0th step? Well, there's only one way. You start at the 0th step, so there's one way to do that. Now let's go to F1. There's one way to get to the first step, and that's by going like this, taking 1 step, which we are allowed to do. Now we go to F2, which in this problem is actually going to be another example of a base case, since 3 steps, remember that. Now F2 is where things get a little bit interesting. Over here we have multiple ways to get from F2. First, we're going to start with the most simplest case. We can go like this and then like that. Or we could take them 2 at a time. And we see that those are basically the only 2 ways we can't take 3. So it's 2 ways. Now our base cases are done. Let's build our recursive formula. Now F3, 3 stairs, 3. So I'm going to erase all of this, since we don't even need that. Now, F3, how many ways are there to get to step 3? Well, we could start at 0 and we can take just a simple case, the simplest case possible in this one, which is just 3 steps. So taking 3 steps. So 1, 1, 1. Or we could take 3 at a time. And that represents that, by the way. The big one is 3. And we can do 2, 1, 1, 2. And this one order does matter, actually. We can do 2, 1, 1, 2. And we've ordered them all. So that's how it's going to, if we take 2 steps, we're going to have to finish off with the first step. If we take 1 step, we can either do 2 1s, or we could take a double step, which we're allowed to do. We can have 3, 1, and 2. And then we reach our step. And this, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're at 4 ways. Now take a look at this. Notice how we got the 4. Well, the way we got F3 is, essentially the way we got F3 is pretty simple. The way we got F3 is by summing F0 plus F1 plus F2. And that makes sense since we have 3 steps that we can take at max. So this makes sense. Now, when I'm doing my F4, I'm expecting just to sum these all up. Right? That's what we are expecting when we have our recursive formula. So, let's move forward. So, obviously, F4 is going to be, since we're taking 3 steps, F3 plus F2 plus F1. So we have F1 plus F2 plus F3, which F1 is 1, F2 is 2, and F4 and F3 is 4. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, and F4 we have 7 choices. Now we can also just list the choices out just to show you. Now obviously if this was a real test, I would not be explaining to you why. But if you're new to this recursive approach, you can test it out. F4, how many ways are there to get from here to here? Well, we could take 3, and then from here we could take 1 to reach the 4th step. We can go double, so we can go 2, and then 2 to reach that step. So there's multiple ways we can do it. There should be 7 total. I'm just going to list them out so you can see. We can take 3, 1, 1, 3. We can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last order of this is, well, we have 1, 2, 1. And in total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the understanding of what we're doing here. That's the understanding of our recursive approach. And now to finish off the problem, we just need to finish off all of our cases until we reach, well, what's our desired thing? We need F6. So we keep continuing. F5, that's F4 plus F3 plus F2, 2 plus 4 plus 7, 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 7 is 13. Now we need F6. F6 is going to be based off of our recursive formula of F5 plus F4 plus F3. 4 plus 7 is 11, right? 4 plus 7 is 11, and all we need to compute is 11 plus 13. 1 plus 3 is 4, 1 plus 1 is 2, we have 24 as F6, and that is our answer. And we can see that that is answer choice E. So the solution of this problem is E.